Good morning and welcome to our very first 3v3 tournament. This is of course a pilot, which means it's a test. Yeah, smash like if you enjoyed this video. Today our fighters are gonna be Faint Memory and Topa V, both prominent streamers. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a 20-star battle and they can only pick net 5s. Yeah? So you can pick a total of 4 net 5s and then they ban 1 and it's going to be 3v3 like Guild Wars meta. Today's prize is $50 gift card, PayPal/PayPal, and it's entirely sponsored by Twitch chat. Chargadison, Zazo, and Jathu with the dono. Thank you very much. By the way, this format was suggested by Sean B when he wanted to do a collab, a little collaboration, but we somehow never got around to doing it. But again, kudos to Sean B for coming up with this idea. I'm ripping it off officially. It's now my idea. Yeah, it's now my idea. Let's just jump right into it. Game 1, Topa versus Faint Memory. 5 stars only. We're gonna see that Yeonhong every game, even though she got nerfed, right? Because you can't pre-bet. So Yeonhong's definitely gonna be in there unless he has some trick up his sleeve. It's definitely gonna be Yeonhong all the way. Oh no, goes for the Ganny first pick because he knows that Faint Memory does not have Yeonhong. He doesn't need to pick Yeonhong first. So Faint there with the Light Paladin pick. Okay, very Guild War meta. Light Paladin is so strong in Guild War. Goes with the double Paladin, Ophelia. Guess what? Ganny cannot strip threat state now, so Ophelia is actually really strong. Ganny's, we're gonna see the effects of the Ganny non-strip anymore. Oh, this is interesting. Is Ophelia gonna be the next new thing? Or we got a Hathor Yeonhong here, but it's a 3v3. Can a 3-man team, can it have permanent lockdown? Can it cycle enough for permanent lockdown in a 3-man team? Faint Memory here, pulling out the Katarina. And Rakan. Okay. This is interesting. See. Oh wait, Hathor can still strip. Yeonhong can still strip. But if you're under threat state, that's a combination right there that's unstoppable. Right? If you're under threat, if Ophelia gets let through, there is absolutely nothing Topa can do. If Ophelia gets let through. Right? Anyway, all 4 units are locked in. What happens is that the timer runs out because you can't pick any more units. Because you've already used 20 stars. So that's why it's just gonna be a 3v3. Do you think, I think definitely right here, Topa is gonna ban out that Ophelia. It's too strong, right? But if you ban out Ophelia, you risk having Katarina, that Jean provoke into the Katarina invincibility, and you can't do anything about that too, right? Unless there's the will runes on all Topa's units. Anyway, the Ganymede banned out, and the Katarina of all things, the Katarina banned out by Topa. So we're looking at Yeonhong, Hathor, Chow versus Double Fire Jean on Faint Memory side. It seems to be in favor of Topa because he's got the elemental advantage, right? How do you kill that Chow? How do you even kill it? So threat state gets turn 1. Ophelia probably swift, so fast, getting turn 1 right here. And he procs. Did he just proc a violent? Wait! Oh shit! No! Immediately stripped! Immediately stripped by Yeonhong! Oh! Oh no! Maybe he should have banned Yeonhong. Because now that resistance are provoked. And then charge vitality, but charge vitality has a longer cooltime now. And now we're looking, can Rakan proc collapse? Can Rakan, nope, get stripped? Nope, doesn't get stripped. Can he proc some collapses here? Oh, wow, gets the strip and finally a single collapse from Rakan. That's going to do some decent damage. Now Yeonhong doesn't have heal. Does Jean have to provoke? Jean does have to provoke. Does he protect himself as Jean right here? Nope, he doesn't even do any, doesn't do the protection. Goes for the attack and heal. A violent proc there by Yeonhong. No violent proc here by Yeonhong. Okay, Yeonhong, I believe, still needs 1 more turn. Yeonhong needs 1 more turn for the heal, if I'm not wrong. Because of the nerf. Normally she'd have it, but I think she needs one more turn. This Rakan has Unleashed Fury. Yeah. So this turn Yeonhong can heal. Yeonhong can heal this turn, and that's looking pretty bad for Fate Memory right here. And she gets an additional turn. Yeonhong still doing Yeonhong things. However, Yeonhong does fail the strip, and there's a Justice from Chow. It's a race right here. Who brings who down first, right? Can Rakan kill off this Yeonhong? Can Rakan kill off this Yeonhong before, oh boy, the sleep doesn't glance, it lands. Is there threat state? Is there threat state? There is threat state right here, and the shield as well. But is that enough? Is that enough? The shield is thick, but a violent block from Chow proceeds to break the shield. There's the provoke. Gets the provoke onto Yeonhong, but not onto Hathor. Hathor can still proceed to sleep unless the paladin can stun Hathor. Does not land the stun. There's the delayed promise. Everything goes to sleep. And this is looking really bad for Fate Memory right now. It's funny how a 3v3 match, but wait a second. Was that a violent on sleep? I think it is. Suddenly, this Yeonhong doesn't proc a violence. She doesn't have heal. This Yeonhong is gonna drop right here. Yeonhong is definitely gonna drop right here to the Fire Paladin, and it's still a 3v2 situation right now. And the stun onto Chow. Can Chow solo this? Okay, Yeonhong, Hathor, glancing debuff though, so Rakan's always gonna glance on Chow. Find the words, Whitey! He's always gonna glance on Chow. Calm down here. It's a 2v3 situation. A provoke. Wow, and the stun again onto Chow. This is looking really good for Fate Memory. This is actually working without defense break, but because you're doing a 3v3 situation, you don't really need defense break because there's not enough utility in 3 people teams, right? There's not enough utility. And if the collapse crits right here, it doesn't crit, it does glance. It's up to Chow. If Chow somehow manages to violent into a strong Justice, but he is being stunned up every turn, if not, and then provoked up. What happens here? If there's threat state and you are provoked, what happens? Do you attack the one that provoked you? Or are you forced to attack the Fire Paladin? We won't ever find out because this Chow is dead-deado right here. Yeah? This Chow is definitely dead-deado right. Oh wait, no, he's dead-deado. He's dead-deado. Can we see it? No, we can't see it. We don't know what happens though. We don't know if you hit the provoke target, but anyway, game 1 does go the way of Fate Memory. Game 2, first pick for Fate Memory, and he goes with the Ganymede pick. What does Topa do? Basically his picks usually in RTA revolve around Gany, Hathor, Yeonhong, and Jean. So we're gonna see Jean, Yeonhong coming out right here. But is Yeonhong needed in the first wave of picks? Not really, right? You can still snipe more picks. That's what I feel anyway. But anyway, if you pick Yeonhong first, it's sort of like it's something that you were gonna pick anyway, and the opponent has to react to it, right? Fate Memory, again, sticking with the Ophelia, but this time going with the Brandia. Interesting. With the Brandia. Now, Brandia, even if she doesn't do any damage, she does do a 2-turn sleep, which should not be underestimated. And with Ganymede in there, this Brandia could very likely sleep 2 targets at once, and then they can just focus on a single target. So all of Fate Memory's picks here is really just messing with Topa B's head. He goes with the Amelia, that's a good pick, and the Wind Panda. Real safe, real conventional here. What's Fate's last pick gonna be? Does he need a stripper? Does he need something? Goes with the Rakan again. I think Rakan's really strong this meta, especially since Gany doesn't strip anymore. I think that's one of the main reasons why there's an indirect buff to Rakan. And P-Sama doesn't strip anymore. So Rakan suddenly becomes really strong on arena defense and overall use as well. So it looks like Fate Memory is going to ban out Yeonhong, and Topa B bans out the Ophelia. So there is no threat state, and since Gany doesn't strip, there is essentially no strip on the side of Fate Memory. This is looking really good for Topa because with Amelia in the game, permanent immunity on this Wind Panda, and defense buff. No strip from Gany anymore means that there's no way you cut through that. But the reset onto Jean, so Jean cannot do the provoke, but it doesn't matter, right? Because how are you going to kill Wind Panda? How are you going to ever kill Wind Panda? You have to kill the Amelia first. But no, he's going for Jean with the Touch of Mercy. 6,000 through defense buff. That's pretty good. Gets the additional turn. 8,000 right here. Unleash Fury into Collapse onto Jean again. Doesn't crit though. Doesn't crit. If not, that would actually do quite a bit there. Is he going for the Ventilate? Goes for the Ventilate onto Brandia. And Brandia can do another new... Oh no, Brandia can actually sleep something here if she wants to. Goes for the defense break. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. But can Jean cleanse? Can Jean cleanse? Does she have it? Doesn't have it. Procs the Violent has it now. Because now she can do the... Oh wait, she doesn't have it. She doesn't have it. Does Brandia proc the Violent? Doesn't proc the Violent. So it's up to Rakan here. It really is up to Rakan, but you gotta burn through the defense buff and immunity. That's pretty rough. He doesn't have Collapse yet. Next turn he has Collapse. He really needed to crit there on the first time. But anyway, there's the Cry of Provocation. So dead Brandia, 2v3 right now. This one looks to be definitely in the bag for Topa. Since Gani can't strip anymore. Oh boy. The fact that Gani can't strip anymore? Just... Even last season, in situations like this, you're still okay because Gani is gonna strip stuff, you know? But now Gani doesn't strip anymore. He's really just there for the reset and the refresh. The first skill has 0 utility now. So he's no longer like an all-around super good monster. So that's it. That's going to be a dead Gani. It all comes down to this. As the timer, as we go on to more turns, right? As we move on, more turns, that Rakan Collapse could very well snipe a single unit. He's still going on the Jean. Still doesn't get the provoke. It just keeps getting resistant. Yeah? It keeps getting resistant. But if he procs Collapse every turn, if he can proc Collapse every turn, he might just pull this off. But I don't think he can proc, right? It's already off cooldown. Oh, that's a lot of damage because defense buffed up Wind Panda. Defense buffed up Wind Panda just does a lot of damage even if you're fire. So 1 apiece. Game 2 goes the way of Topa. Game 3, first pick for Topa. I think it's going to be contention for Gani. Is it though? Is it though? Fate Memories, Gani did absolutely fuck all there. Goes with the Jean pick. It's more like a contention for Jean right now. Jean has moved up material, right? Even though she got a nerf on her revenge. Yeah, the fact that Gani's no longer like first pick contender right now. And Molong isn't. Maybe Jean is the first pick contender for next season's RTA. Anyway, Ophelia Feng Yan from Fate Memory. And then we're going immunity again for Topa with Yonhong and Jean. So if you're Fate now, do you need a stripper? Because if you don't pick a stripper and Topa goes double immunity, how are you going to cut through that? He goes with a Hathor, which is good. So at least there's one strip in there. Yeah, which Topa may have to ban. Topa could very well go another immunity guy and ban Hathor. But then, that would mean that Topa would have like no damage at all. Yeah, but he would be on the safe side, permanent immunity, since if he bans the stripper, he has double immunity against no strips. So maybe you could go Velajul, which scales to the immunity. No, he goes with the Rika. So right now, if you're Fang, would you ban immunity? Or would you gamble? Would you gamble? Would you gamble that Topa is not going to ban Hathor? What's the play here? The safest play would be to ban immunity. Because everything that Feint has works really great against non-immunity. Right? The provoke for Rakan, the defense pick for Wind Panda. The safest play here would definitely to be banning immunity. Because Topa went greedy here and didn't go double immunity, banning one immunity source, which means that Wind Panda is going to be able to defense pick. If Hathor isn't banned, Hathor is banned. Rakan's going to be able to provoke. Yeah, so that's definitely the right ban there. Fate Memory does go with the HP leader with Rakan, Ophelia, and Wind Panda. All it takes is a defense break from Wind Panda into a collapse, and that would be something down on the side of Topa. Turn 1 from Ophelia again, there's the Cry of Threat. However, Yonhong can immediately, if she so chooses to, strip it. She does it. Gets the additional turn. But with Will Runes on every single unit, would it be better to give... I mean, you can't really do anything to do Donna? No, just go for the default attack. So he's gonna wait for Wind Panda to move. Right? He's gonna wait for Wind Panda... The range speed, thank you for the sub. He's gonna wait for Wind Panda to move right here. Wind Panda did not get the armor break, but still definitely gonna be a collapse here, maybe on Jean. Because there's no point collapsing Rika. No, he goes for the collapse on Rika because Jean can just cleanse that, right? Jean can just cleanse that. If she doesn't get stunned. Yeonhong needs a violent right here. No, he doesn't need a violent. He just goes to charge vitality to get the other turn. And then Blade Fan. Oh, does not strip though. That strip was important because if he stripped Rakan right there, then Rika won't be able to put dots. But because he didn't get the strip, now Rika can do some dots, but it's going to be immediately cleansed away unless he also gets a disperse stun. So this Jean is looking to be in a terrible spot right now because Yeonhong doesn't have charge vitality like she normally would last season unless she procs the violent, and she does not proc the violent. So that would mean Jean would be dead next turn unless he has the cleanser. And Wind Panda still hasn't even used his heal yet. Imagine if there were heals rolling right now. And now the cry of threat from Ophelia and Blade Fan being already expended just now. There is no way to remove that, and this looks like a dead Yeonhong. Because that's so much damage. There's a Fire Gun Asia putting some dots. Does he have provocation? I don't think he does. And there is immunity on the Fire Paladin as well. Every time she defaults attack. So you can't really do anything against her. Yeonhong with the charge vitality, healing up both Jean and giving her the additional turn. But she's still gonna be able to shake off defense break. But what do you do now? There's like the only one you can provoke is the Wind Panda. Goes for the Wind Panda provoke. Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. And do you have Blade Fan? Does it? Doesn't strip immunity. This Yeonhong just can't strip that. It's like strips were nerfed this season. So Yeonhong can't even strip immunity and Rika can't even go for the stun. There's this collapse again, dropping Yeonhong to half-life. And Wind Panda can choose to cleanse right here. No, yeah, he goes for the cleanse and the heal. And Yeonhong is in trouble right now because of a defense break. A defense break from Wind Panda. And default attack would kill it, except that she has invincibility right now. Again, so much immunity. Oh, he gets the stun to Wind Panda though. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Yeonhong needs one more turn. Now this turn she has charge vitality. But can she survive? Can Yeonhong survive? Oh, a violent proc by Jean. Okay, uses the provoke again. Does she need to protect Yeonhong? Doesn't go for the protection. What if Yeonhong gets stunned here? Cry of threat doesn't affect Yeonhong. Yeonhong can still heal. Yeonhong can still heal right here if she has it. Does she have it? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Okay, and she gets the additional turn. She's gonna go for the strip here, right? She's gonna go for the strip. Do you go for the strip on Rakan? Goes for the strip onto the Paladin, but does not strip threat state. Rakan does proc a collapse onto Oh my goodness! Oh shit! Rika blew up! Rika blew up! But wait. Because the Wind Panda defense break lands before collapse. It lands before collapse, and that collapse did so much damage it blew up Rika. A collapse here onto Jean. Jean needs a violent proc. Oh no! Wind Panda with the violent proc. Oh no! But can Yeonhong do it? The Blade Fan does not strip anything again. This Yeonhong has been having so much trouble this game. Can't strip anything. So Fate Memory gets game 3 and goes up 2-1. We're in game 4. And first pick Topa, he goes for the Wind Panda. Fate Memory going for the double Paladins. Double Paladins with Jean and Ophelia. Again, Topa with Amelia and Yeonhong. This is actually a really strong combination, right? Wind Panda Amelia is always a strong combination. And on top of that, he has Yeonhong to cycle turns. Definitely, it has to be banned out, right? Amelia or Wind Panda. But then Fate Memory is going with the Katarina over here. Will we finally see Katarina get a chance here today? Or is it going to be banned out again? I mean, Katarina with the resistance leader is no joke. But wait, there is no strip on the side of Fate Memory. There is no strip on the side of Fate Memory. What if Topa goes, say, Vela Jewel or something? Maybe he has another immunity here. And he bans out Katarina. Wouldn't that be a sure win? It would take long though, but would it not be a sure win? I don't know. Time is running out. What's his last pick gonna be? Goes for the Farad. Interesting. Interesting. And definitely Fake Memory is gonna be banning immunity right here so that Jean can do some work. But if you're Topa, what do you ban here? He goes for the Katarina ban. Yeah? But he's gonna be permanently CC'd by Threat State and Jean's Cry of Provocation. Can he pull through? There's the Threat State. It does not get stripped again. It doesn't get stripped, but Virat doesn't care, right? Virat can still do absolute zero. Yeah? And Wind Panda can proceed with the defense break right here. So if you're Wind Panda, do you try to go for this? He goes for the Siren, gets it. That's pretty big. But right now he needs to freeze the Jean. If he doesn't freeze the Jean, this is going to be real bad. He gets the freeze on Jean, and he's starting to work on this Siren with the triple crit right there, 15k into a violent prop. This Siren does violent on a freeze. Goes for the Oblivion onto Wind Panda. Wind Panda cleanses, procs the additional turn, gets the defense break. But right now, is Yonhong gonna move? You can't kill the Siren. So now you're gonna be provoked up. Gonna be provoked up by Jean. But wait. No. I mean, Virat has absolute zero next turn. Triple crush onto Yonhong, gets it. If he procs the Violent. He doesn't proc a Violent. Okay, but this is looking bad for Yonhong. Looking real bad. Does she have the thing? Charge Vitality. Yes, she does. Even with the nerf, she's still still up very often, right? Do we have another absolute zero? There we go, another absolute zero. But it's not an alpha. Virat is not going to do sniping damage right there. Still, the Siren is dropping really low, and there's the kill onto the Siren. This one looks to be in the back for Topa, and you were 2 apiece at game 4. The thing about 3v3 matches is that they go by really quick, and it's not going to be drawn out that long, which is good. I kind of like it. Match point for both players. Whoever wins this walks away with a $50 gift card / PayPal, whatever you want, okay? Double Paladins again from Faint Memory. And Topa right here with the Wind Panda. Is he gonna bust out Amelia Yonhong again? That's a really stable draft. There we go, the Amelia Yonhong. The Katarina again, but this last pick though, this is the crucial pick right here. It needs some adjustment, right? It needs some adjustment. Do you go with immunity? Do you go with Rakan? Do you... The Siren wasn't really the best pick there. Definitely needs some adjustment for this to work. Otherwise, it's going to be the Katarina ban. There is the Leo. Oh, I love this. Leo. Let's go, Leo. Leo to finish off today's fight. What a way to end. What a way to end. Is it time to give Faint Memory a prank call? I think he's streaming right now. He does use his phone for streaming. My intention is to prank call him every time he's streaming now. But Topa be here with the Rakan RNG. Last pick. If you are Faint Memory, what do you ban? Do you anticipate the Katarina ban? Or do you ban Yonhong so nothing strips Katarina? What's gonna be the play for Topa here? Again with the Katarina ban, he does not want to be Katarina. So we're looking at Leo versus Amelia Wind Panda. Again with immunity on the side of Topa. This does look slated for him to win. Yeah, because immunity is so strong here. Leo starts first. Does he have to kill Amelia first? What do you think? If you are a Faint Member here, do you work on Amelia over and over again and try to pop Amelia? Or do you... I think that's the play, right? You have to pop Amelia. Amelia's always gonna stay in human form. Am I right? She's always gonna stay in human form. So you want to try pop her. And with the double invincibility and threat state, that's actually a pretty potent combination. Am I right? Because she can do invincibility on herself again if she wants to, or he can save it after he has the shield. But then there's a collapse coming up for Rakan. If you don't do invincibility on yourself, that collapse is gonna wreck Ophelia. So he has to do the provoke to cycle turns for invincibility. Not really to provoke, but to cycle turns. Next turn, Next turn, Amelia. Oh! Oh! Leo! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Leo got sniped by Rakan with the double collapse. Collapse into provoke into collapse. That's the worst case scenario. Because if that didn't provoke Leo right there, Leo could very well do Torrent. Because he had like a sliver of health back. But the collapse into provoke into collapse combination right there to snipe Leo. And this is looking real bad for Fate Memory. Because I don't think double paladins do this. I mean, he does have the idea there. The idea that you can go double paladin into threat state, into invincibility permanently. If this game goes on for another 50 rounds, those two paladins could very well do something. I mean, nah, he's dead. He's absolutely dead here. It looks like Topa has this one. I don't see a way that he kills Amelia, man. She's got defense buff up all the time. And then, whenever Wind Panda wants, he can just do the heal. So, Topa does take today's tournament 3-2 in a pretty close matchup with Fate Memory. Could have gone either way, yeah? If Leo resisted, it could have gone the other way, but he did not. So, congratulations to Topa, walking away with today's $50 gift card / PayPal sponsored by Twitch chat. Basically Charg Anderson, Jathu, and Zazo. Thank you very much. Again, smash like if you enjoyed this video. If you want more of this, we'll have it again next week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!